Is this the end of an era or the beginning of something better? In today's physical media topic, we're going to go over the news that Netflix will no longer be shipping out physical media through the mail. I'm going to go over the initial impact of all of this and then ultimately my thoughts on the long term effects and how it impacts the collecting community at large. So let's get into it. All right, first up, just to talk about the news here, because this was really interesting. So, Netflix announced just recently that September 29th will be the last day, pretty much the canceling out their service of sending out DVDs through the mail. Now, this shocked me when I heard this news because I didn't even know Netflix was still providing this service. Would have been nice to know before. Who knows? Maybe I would have utilized that and rented some movies from them. But I mean, wow. Okay, so they had this service, I guess, for quite a long time, ever since they've been around. It says the first one they shipped out was in '98 with Beetlejuice, which was also a little interesting fact to hear. And they also give some other facts, like Blindside was the most popular one through this service. It says that they've sent out like 5.2 billion DVDs in the past. I mean, these are some amazing numbers, so it's just great to hear all these interesting facts about this service from them. And so that's what surprised me the most. But I guess we're getting to an end of an era here where September 29th, 2023, no longer Netflix will be providing this service. And that's pretty much all the highlighted information here. I got this information just from an article website, Government Technology. So it doesn't give a ton of details here, but I mean, it gives us enough to let us know that, wow, we are now to an end of an era. So this is definitely going to have some impact here. Now to get into the initial impact of all this, because it's definitely going to affect some people out there. Now, not a whole lot of people. The article does say it did want to provide the best service it could for its members, but with DVD sales diminishing, it's just not viable for them to provide this service anymore. So maybe not a whole ton of people were utilizing this, unfortunately. But I mean, for the people that were using it, of course, my heart goes out to you. It's always a little sad when something goes away that we love, a service we utilize. I mean, that is a little bit irritating because now you got to change, you got to be adaptable, you got to do something different. So the question is, where do these people that use this service of getting DVDs through the mail, what do they do now? How do they consume their media and entertainment? Because I still assume they enjoy movies. They're going to watch movies in some way, but where do they go? Do they get more into collecting physical media and buying the movies? Do they go buy it digitally? Or do they just go to the streaming service, Netflix, and just stream all day long and binge and use all these other streaming services that are out there? I mean, there's so many different options for them to go to consume this media and entertainment. So to me, that's the real question here. Yeah, it's going to impact them right away, but how are they going to adapt in the long run? We got to talk about that. Now for these long-term impacts and effects here, because I do think even though this is a little disappointing news at first it may seem, I think this might actually be good for physical media collectors in the long run and the community at large, because if we do have a good chunk of those people that were using that service before now get into buying physical media, we're going to see those physical media sale numbers increase, right? Whether it's DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, we're going to see those physical media sales go up. Well, what does that mean? Studios are going to take note and pay attention. We'll probably get more amazing releases and titles from them. Of course, boutique labels will continue to step up as well. And we'll just continue to get more and more physical media made because there will be an increase in demand. So that's what I'm crossing my fingers for, is that that demand for physical media increases and we get more physical media. Because you know me, I love collecting the physical media. So the more options for amazing movies on these physical media discs, I am all for. And so I want that to happen. That's what I'm holding out for. That's what I'm hoping. I don't hope that all of these people just go straight to different streaming services. Yeah, that definitely won't help the collecting community in the long run. So I just think there is a possibility there that this does all work out and once again can truly be a blessing in disguise. I hope, but who knows? Only time is going to tell on this one. So let me know in the comments below. What do you think of this Netflix stopping sending DVDs through the mail service? And also, how do you think this impacts us in the long run as a collecting community? Is this good news or bad news? Let's have those fun movie discussions down below. And if you love collecting physical media just like me and being a part of this mega league of film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
As it should always be. The foundlings are the future. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
And if you enjoyed this physical media topic, check out another video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.